Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. Appreciate all your support. Do me a favor. If you've been enjoying the content, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. It is the only way YouTube knows to let other people see these videos as we close in on 200 subs. There had been a lot of controversy just in recent years, but I think it was taken to another level this year because you had the new Marvel movie with Fantastic Four that had a lot of controversy in it in terms of the story. And then you had the same with Superman and James Gunn's vision, and you get the James Gunn stands and the Zack Snyder stands, and it just got absolutely wild. If you were to say, hey, here's the actual budget of Superman, here's what it needs to make money, man, those James Gunn fans, they came after you hard and calling you a liar. And I mean, they were talking about how the movie only needed to make 400 million to turn a profit and on and on and on. And they were, of course, going hard at Man of Steel because, again, it was the whole Gunn versus Snyder thing. And the funny thing is, me personally, I love some stuff both of them have done, and I hate some stuff both of them have done. Like, I'm not a mega fan or a hater of either one. So this isn't about, oh, well, I hate James Gunn, so I'm got to make sure that I say that Superman didn't make any money. But the numbers are the numbers, and now you've got Forbes coming out and saying James Gunn's Superman ends its theatrical run. How much did it make? And it does break down the numbers, and it even uses the numbers. If I have it here correctly, let me see. I don't even, okay, let's get it. Okay. Here's where it ended the run. 615,784,465 dollars worldwide. And that was another thing too, right? Like the comparisons to Man of Steel were happening all the time. And then there was when it finally this Superman won in American box office. That became such a huge deal, and all the headlines were Superman beats Man of Steel, and it was very disingenuous because it wasn't beating it in total box office take. And of course, it was not factoring in inflation, which made a huge, huge difference. It ended up not even beating Man of Steel when you don't factor in inflation, let alone when you do. And a lot of people say, "Oh, we never do that." Yes, yeah, we've always done that. We've always factored in inflation when there's that much time distance between. But it didn't beat Man of Steel globally anyway. And then if we look down, I want to make sure I have the numbers for use correctly. Yeah, it went to, did I scroll down too far? It said it went and used the budget that was given from Superman, the 225 million, and the marketing budget of 125, right? So that's $350 million. So you're going to have to at least double that. And there's always variations between the two because different countries, it's slightly different where theaters might get 40% or 45 and so but in general rule of thumb is 50-50 is about what it comes out being. So 50-50, 350 million, you're going to have to make 700 million just to break even. It made 615. So we're talking about, 70-75 million dollar loss at the theater. Now, that's not huge when you think about the budget and so forth. Obviously, DC is going to continue because it was a big enough hit. And for me, I think it's a matter of getting the budgets under control. $615 million. I mean, that's what I'm not hating on that worldwide. That is not a small number. We just got to dial the budgets back a little bit because superhero movies are no longer guaranteed to be doing like 800, 900, $1 billion at the box office. That's simply not that some won't. We see it here and there, right? Obviously, Deadpool and Wolverine, we knew that was going to do it. So, but we'll see going forward. But look, if you can make a turn a profit on a movie that makes 500 million, 600 million worldwide in terms of a big budget superhero movie, then I think superhero movies can continue to thrive. If we're going to keep throwing out these, crazy budgets and having expecting to make 7, 8, 900 billion dollars just to break even, that's going to be wild. Now, of course, Superman gets to go on to streaming service and there'll be merchandise and all this other stuff. So eventually it can make that back. But in terms of its theatrical run, it did not turn a profit. And again, that is using the budget that was given of the 225. There's a lot of talk about how that's not the actual number and it's a lot higher than that. But look, we don't even have to get into that speculation because people say, "Oh, you don't know." Their number, their number being used, it absolutely didn't break even. It lost 70, 75 million dollars at the box office. But at the end of the day, a lot of people did love it. It did do over $600 million worldwide. We are going to continue down that road of James Gunn's DC. So we'll see what happens. with the next movie coming out and see how people receive that one as well. So anyway, let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below. Are you surprised it made money, or surprised it looked for a while like it was going to end up beating Man of Steel in total box office? Again, not factoring for inflation, but it sort of petered out. Does that surprise you? Did you expect it to beat Man of Steel? Did you love it? Did you enjoy it? Were you kind of like, oh, it was okay. I didn't hate it, but it wasn't great. There are better superhero Superman movies, but it was enough that you're looking forward to the rest of them. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. I do really appreciate it. I'll talk to you in the next video.